simple. And then the Arceus link lets you get Heatran out of there for free. Infernape already has a free retreat too, so you can just really go back and forth with these cards, you know, back and forth with moving them out of the active spot. I've got an Inferno deck here for you today, man. Come clock in and let me show you what we talking about. Okay, so I'm playing around with Infernape and I wanted to find a great way to use this card to where we can get multiple instances to attack with it, and I think I found a deck that I really like. So what we do is we run Infernape and we pair that with the Arceus Heatran link up. It's perfect because Heatran has just enough HP where it can serve as a wall, but it can also be an attacker. And then with the Arceus link up, it can retreat for free. So as you have energy on the Heatran, you can retreat that out and then you can don that energy to your Infernape. So if your Infernape has just attacked one time, loses all his energy, you can then put an energy on it and then don one of the energies from the Heatran from the bench to get that going again. All right, let's go show you exactly how I built this deck. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button for me, okay? Appreciate you guys clocking in. All right, so here is the deck. It's very straightforward, simple. And again, I'll explain how it works. But basically we have 2 Chimchars, 2 Monfernos, 2 Infernapes, 2 Heatrans, and 2 Arceus. I have 1 Arceus EX and 1 regular Arceus because I don't have both EXs. But as long as you have the 2 Arceus, you have more chance of pulling Arceus because both of them work with the link up on the cards for Heatran. We run that with 1x speed, 2 Pokeballs, 1 communications in case it's hard to find your evolution, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Leaf, 1 Cyrus, and 2 Dawns. As I said before, Heatran can escape to the bench for free if you have Arceus in play. So a Heatran in the active spot, if it has done damage or if it's just serving as a wall, you can keep it there. Then you can retreat it for free. And then you can have Infernape come in and do big damage with that big 140 Flare Blitz. And Flare Blitz, again, it does 140, but you lose all energy. But as long as you can then have energy on your Heatran on the bench and you have your Dawn card, you can get that energy up with the energy from your next turn. You're doing 140 back to back. That's enough to knock out anything. Let's go play some games and put it into practice.
Thanks for clocking in.
Treat. And then we're building up the Infernape. That's how we want it to go. Let's see how the cards are thrown at us. Wow, okay. We have Heatran. So we can start with that. We have Arceus. We don't have to show Arceus yet. Let's not show Arceus yet. Let's just go with the Heatran. And we have another Heatran. We could actually put that out, but we could save it. Let's save it just for communications later. I want to save it for a communications. Okay, he's going to Zap Kick there. Okay. If he has his evolution, then this Heatran won't be able to attack later. Okay, we're going to save that Arceus. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to put this out. We're going to... let's put the other Heatran out. Let's put an energy here. And let's in turn... Okay, so if he hits me here, then I have to flip to attack. So what I'm going to do, instead of going for the flip, there's a communications. We want to save that. We want another Pokeball or a research. We want to put this here. And let's retreat to this, because it's free retreat. And then next turn, this will be able to attack without having to do a flip. So if we have him take... Okay, he's going to remove that now. Okay. Okay, so this one will go down. Alright, Pokeball. That's big. Chimchar. Nice. Alright, so... what we could do, we could retreat out. We'll do 80 to this. actually what we could do, put an energy there. He attacks. He might have a potion. He might have a potion here. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Ugh, of course, Monferno. Okay, let's end there. Alright, so if he Cyruses, that's gonna be 2 of my energy gone. If he Cyruses, then it's gonna be 2 of my energy gone. If not, okay, that's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out, go to this. He doesn't have Arceus, so this Raichu does not have the link. So we take out this Raichu pretty easily here. We go here, we don this energy up. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna don this energy up. Then we put this here. And now we can attack with Arceus. And that's the good thing about this deck is you have different ways you can go because you have Arceus in it. You have the link with Heatran. Heatran can do damage if you need it to do damage. Or obviously you have the heavy hitter of Infernape that you're waiting to build up too. So it's different ways you can go with the deck. You have the free retreat cost on the Heatran because you have Arceus Link. So it's really good. It's a really well-rounded deck. If he hits Arceus here, we just knock him out. If he hits Arceus, we just knock him out. He'd have to take out a bench to have a chance, but okay. So yeah. This was a good way to show like the pivot, basically. How you can pivot and do other things with this deck. Arceus being in a lot of decks is just another way you can have another option. You know, options are always good with these decks. So right there, we saw the Heatran dynamic of getting out for the free retreat, and then we have Infernape setting up. We didn't get Infernape yet, but we have Arceus. So this is just one of the reasons why this deck is really good. We gave him the pink slip. You're fired. Get out of here, okay? Get out of here. Pikachu EX, we haven't seen that in so long, actually. Wow. You never know with the RNG. You never know. But the Arceus link-ups do provide different avenues and ways for you to do things. Let's see. We're going to go Heatran in the front. And we're going to go Chimchar on the bench. Start. At the recording of this video, the shiny pack has not dropped yet, but it does drop soon. So you guys will probably see this video after the shiny drop. I can't wait to start making the content for the shiny drop. Can't wait. Alright, this guy. Okay, here we go. Okay, Celebi EX. Alright. Oh, we're Grass Weakness too. I forgot about that. Okay, we have an Arceus. And we don't have to do anything this turn. Now, this is Superior. So as soon as he gets his 3rd evolution, this makes this really hard for us. Okay. And he's got 2 Celebes. So he can set up both Celebes. Still my most hated deck, really. My most hated deck is Celebi. Let's go ahead and put this out now, just in case he wants to Sabrina here to try to take this card out. We don't want that. Alright, let's end there. Now, I didn't put energy on Heatran because if I put 1 energy on Heatran and he flips, then Heatran could go down to 60 HP or to 10 HP if he gets both flips. So I didn't want to put the energy there and then attack. That's 2 energy would be dead in 2 turns. Because by his next turn, he's going to have 3 flips, maybe 6 flips. So. Okay, so he gets 1. So this is buying us time. We're just buying time here, honestly. We need our evolutions. And there's that one. So now we could just kill that. So that's huge. That is huge. Okay, we take that out. Okay, now he might have Superior here. So he might can flip here. He can probably get a flip off here if he has Superior. I can back out, but he might have Cyrus too. Yep, there's Superior. So he does get one. He does get an attack here. He's gonna get 1. Okay. All right. So next turn he'll have what? Let's do this because we are all in with this card. Okay. Okay, so we are going to retreat. We have a leaf in hand, so we could put this in. It really doesn't matter. We'll just put Heatran back in. And we'll put this there. Let's do that. He gets 4 flips this next turn. Does he go Cyrus here? He does not. Okay, so we win this. Easy peasy. Again, now we're showing how Infernape can be the star of the deck. Very, very simple. Very simple. And then the Arceus link lets you get Heatran out of there for free. Infernape already has a free retreat too, so you can just really go back and forth with these cards, you know? Back and forth with moving them out of the active spot. So another pink slip. Get out of here, Celebi. Oh my god. We can't stand Celebi decks. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot stand Celebi decks. We're handing out pink slips. Get them out of here. This is what we do here at the company, okay? This is what we do here at the company. We get these Celebi cheesing decks out of here. Bye. Bye. Celebi cheesing decks out of here.